Okay, it's time for some more game dev. I did find a bug this morning with the spawn system. It's nothing major, I don't think, but I think the bushes were only spawning on the grass. This is trees. Ah, wait a minute. What? Oh, shit. The hell? Where the hell does this go then? There's probably some keybind that takes you to the other bracket, right? So this. Wait, what? So what I'm saying is like. Okay, but if I don't have this, we're not going to spawn anything in the other maps. Yeah. So I kind of need to duplicate this, I guess. Okay. Okay, so it's a low chance to spawn on grass. And then it will just spawn anywhere else. So that would be the. Wait a minute. I need to do else if. And then put the forest tile in there. Yeah, there should be a high chance to spawn bushes in the forest, right? A low chance to spawn them on the grass. It's the same as the trees now, I think. Oh, wait a minute, what? Oh, I see, we already have some checks there. So, okay, so if it's not grass, then it's definitely forest. Gotcha. Okay, well that should be fixed then. That's for all the forests, as I kind of expected it would be. Let me update the notes. Yeah, I was gonna add the nameplates. How are we gonna do nameplates? It's gonna have to add some additional variable, I guess. Okay, if it... Okay, wait a minute. How does that work, right? If you have cows and bulls, what species are those? Because those are technically the genders, right? Male and female, bull and cow. You have a moose cow. What's a male moose called? A bull, again. Okay, I should have guessed that. It's a bull moose. So it's like a bull moose and a cow moose. So is a female cow a cow cow? I guess it must be. It would be a bull cow and a cow cow. No, wait a minute. A female cow. No, wait a minute. Okay, the female cow is called a heifer until it's given birth, and then it's called a cow. Okay, so I guess it would be a cow cow, a bull cow, a moose cow, and a bull moose, right? And so it would be like a doe deer, a buck deer. I don't know if... I mean, I guess... Maybe, anyway. Let me just increase the amount of trees. Definitions. Boreal forest, because it's supposed to be one of those, like... one of those really dense evergreen forests, right? Those things have so many trees. The trees are, like, really tightly packed. We have the wrong type of tree sprite in the... You know, obviously it's all just placeholders right now. But in the temperate forest, the trees are going to be more spread out, but it's a different type of tree. In the boreal forest, where is it? Technically, these kind of are the right type of tree. But I think we need more of them. And I think we can get away with it because I've optimized the game quite a lot now. 600 trees was like the maximum before, because if we had any more it would cause performance issues, but I think I've optimized it enough to where we could maybe get like 800 trees without any issue. Yeah. Definitely helps. You could even maybe push it to 900. Definitely helps sell the... Yeah, it's got to be like 900 or 1,000 if you really want it to look like a boreal forest. It's kind of slow to load when I don't compile with YYC. It's super fast with YYC. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought we were going to get stuck. I thought it was like, didn't have enough space to spawn everything because there were too many trees or something. Yeah, you could even go to 1,000. Frame rate's definitely dropping a bit. It's not that bad though. You know, I'm streaming. If I wasn't streaming, it'd be pretty good. I tried it on the laptop this morning. I got like a pretty consistent 200 FPS on the temperate forest. Okay, there we go. I don't really want to go much more than that, but it's kind of starting to look like a boreal forest with this many trees. Pretty cool. I think I just want to kind of get to playtesting now. But I think I gotta do the sprites first. I gotta finish the rest of the human sprites. Okay, the bushes are actually spawning in the forest now. Yeah, that's what I noticed. I suddenly realized, hey, all of the bushes are like on the grass outside of the forest. Well, I guess I'm gonna draw some sprites. Should I enable nameplates for the animals, or should I just draw sprites? As you can tell, I'm not particularly jazzed about either of those things. Oh man, I just much prefer coding to drawing sprites, but I feel like I just need to do the rest of the human sprites. It's gonna be a lot more fun to get this build into the hands of some playtesters, and that'd be pretty fun. But it would be better if we had all of the sprites before I start the playtest. Playtests are probably not going to be for like a couple of months, something like that. Still, we're going to get the Steam capsule art and the logo done next month, hopefully. And once I have all the sprites done, which hopefully will be around the same time, I can actually bring myself to do them, we can start playtesting. Basically with this build. And that the build that I use for the playtest will probably be the same build that I use to approach publishers with. It's a pretty good kind of prototype, if you will. Pretty much got the core game finished, and then it can be like, you know, with your help, we can take this project to completion. You know, we can do all of the necessary stuff and add more content, but like, here's the core game, you know, it's kind of what it's like. mean, I guess I had to try it to find out. I didn't know that I wasn't gonna like drawing sprites. I thought, oh well, I kind of thought it was gonna be difficult because I'd never done it before. So, but I didn't realize that it would be something that I kind of just dislike doing. I like working on I like coding. I like making stuff work, you know. Making stuff look good is not, I'm not really interested in. I don't really enjoy like the aesthetics side of things. I like working on the systems and making things function, or function better even. I found I also enjoy like optimizing things, stuff like that. I don't think anything's quite as satisfying as putting some new feature in, though. The most enjoyable thing recently was adding the entrance portals and like connecting the levels up so you can go back to the previous level and all that stuff. Making it so the humans emerge from a portal when you go to the next level instead of just appearing at camp already. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, how do I just like open this project? Come on, Aseprite. Don't do this to me. Where's the rest of the frames? What is this? What am I supposed to do? Like open all of these or something? Oh my god. I guess this is like the first time I've kind of tried returning to a project in Aseprite, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Do I import sprite sheet? No, probably not. I mean, I have the GIFs. I have the GIFs somewhere, right? But wait a second. I'm gonna go to Documents, Aseprite. Do I have some sort of like project? I guess the water bear is the only one that I've actually done in Aseprite. So, oh man, but the GIFs are all like blown up 1000% for I don't know. So they're more kind of just viewable outside of the game. I was just showing people the characters. So how do I like import? Just gonna have to open them all separately and combine them into one. How do I do that? How do I do that? Like a new frame. Control N was that? What was it? Alt N. These are probably all going to be in the wrong order. Hey brain, what's up? Lay it on me, brother. running is less painful. Okay. Why is jogging painful? Whoa. Nope. How do you... There's gotta be like a... Nope. Like this? No? Why can't I just use the arrow keys to like... go through these? That's what it's shortcut right. That's what it says. Why is it not doing it? Because I have a selection? Oh. Huh. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. I guess I'll find out if I ever start running. Still not there yet. Okay, so normally it goes like this one. Wait. How do you move one? How do you move the thing? Okay. This one. Whoa, what have I done? Where's like the back left facing one? Oh nice, that's good. Seem to be missing a sprite here. That would be this one. What the fuck? What am I doing wrong? It's just like disappeared again. I must be doing something wrong. Why is he like turning this way and then turning back again? What the fuck? This one. This is some bullshit. It's even the one that I wanted. I think I wanted the shaman one. Okay, well, I have this one for later, I guess. I should save that. Don't we normally start on this frame? How do I... What the fuck is going on? Oh, when you do that, it like copies it. I just want to move it down there, really. How do you do that? God damn, it's annoying. Just kind of want to... Oh, that one looks like a movement tool. Okay. Wait, did I duplicate it still? Delete this one. Okay, I think that's how I normally have them. Oh, do you want to export this animation in 8 files? No, I don't. Absolutely not. I want to save it as like an Aseprite project. Okay. Well, we got that one. Sure it'll be useful later for something. Hey, RSVP, how's it going? God, the dreaded day has finally come. Gotta do the fucking sprites. As you can tell, I'm overjoyed about it. What was I just doing? I was going to update the stream because, yeah, I'm not doing bug fixes. We fixed the bugs now. Can I swear in the stream title? Is that a bad idea? No, it doesn't let me do that. I'm overjoyed. I'm over the moon. Should have never started drawing these sprites. Dug myself into a hole. Okay, so I want to make a new project. Oh god, maybe not. Get the right canvas size if I just import the first frame. Whoa. Is that really the canvas size? I guess so. I might need to make the canvas bigger. Can I, there's gotta be a way to like, what if I just like drag and drop the rest of the frames in or something? Because that was a nightmare. Trying to get the rest of the frames in the timeline from PNGs. Oh god, that added a layer. I think I can do it though. I just undo that layer. You just gotta like put it in the right place maybe? No. Maybe like hold some sort of modifier, I don't know. No. No. Oh, come on, Aseprite. Work with me here. Maybe if I, what if I like make the new layer, the new frame first and then. Yeah, they're just, the names are just like a bunch of gobbledygook. I think that's the problem. There we go. Okay. We're all gonna make it. I think I'm gonna try and do the drummer next. Yeah, I drew most of them in GameMaker, so the names are just completely fucked. We okay. Export as a strip. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Ah, I need to get some more water. I'll get some coconut water as well. I'll be 2 seconds here. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I think having this human sprites is pretty important because they're the main focus of the game. I think at least having sprites for those, people aren't going to be immediately put off. It'll take them at least a second to realize, like, they'll be like, oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, there's no sprites for anything else, but at least we'll have them for that split second. But hell, it's a prototype. I certainly hope I am not going to be the one to do the art for the final game, because that would end poorly. I don't think it would ever end, actually. I think we would just that would result in never finishing the game, probably, because I've got my work cut out for me on the design and programming side of things. If I was to try and do the art as well, we'd be in serious trouble. But we can at least do these little placeholders, it's better than nothing. Yeah, I think these guys will make a good base to work from. Just gotta remember the controls for Aseprite. Thinking the first idea that popped into my head is like a football head, but vertically, not like a Hey Arnold, but like a whatever the other one is. Split it down the middle. Half the mask is like one color and half is the other color. Maybe do like an inversion, like a bit of a yin yang thing. I'm just gonna run with it because if I don't take the first idea that pops into my head, there is no second idea, and so I'm just left with nothing. So, yeah, just go with it. These ideas come to us for a reason. Just go with it. Oh, this is fucked. Look at the... Has that been wrong the whole time? Better just jump into GameMaker and fix that outline. Sprites. The fuck am I? I'm looking at scripts. God damn it. I think I'd prefer no outlines. Outlines are really cheating, like, that's... I always thought I would want no outlines on the sprites, and then I drew my little placeholder sprites, and I was like, you know what? An outline is just like a cheat code for making them look a little bit better than they actually are. But if we get some good sprites drawn by somebody who can draw sprites, then we could probably go without the outline. Okay, what are the keybinds again? Okay, E for eraser makes sense. We've really got to, if it's busy, outlines can make it more readable, yeah. Yeah, definitely. We'll see, I'm open to being swayed, you know. I shouldn't be the one in charge of the decisions about the art style, for the love of God. That's the last thing we want. At one stage, I was like, oh, it would be really cool if it outlined stuff when you hover over it. like a highlight. And I kind of looked into shaders for like 5 seconds before realizing it's way too complicated and immediately gave up. It's like you just want to draw an outline around a sprite and you need a fucking PhD in rocket science. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna go for, so he's not gonna have a staff. Probably like change the, I kind of like this because we sort of got like a bit of a squatting pose. He's halfway, you know, he could be standing, he could be sitting. It works for like a guy who might be playing a drum or might not be playing a drum. Oh, I forget what I even looked at the time. I doubt that I'll ever bother doing shaders ever again. Not for this project anyway. It seems like it would take a lot of my time to learn that stuff. And for something that's purely aesthetic, I don't think I can afford to spend time on it. There's like essential stuff that needs doing. It was kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy to be at a point where I can justify anything that's purely aesthetic. Like sprites, you know. Wait, how do you do eyedropper again? Alt. Okay, I don't know why I'm... This arm's probably got to go, hasn't it? This one is M. I think the magic wand is N. What? Oh, it's like W. Okay, W. Wand, W, wand. That makes sense, doesn't it? Oh god. Okay. Save as Aseprite. Ace file. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely coming off the back of a manic episode. I'm into the depressive episode now. We're in it now. It's also because I'm not training because of my shoulder, so I'm not getting all the feel-good chemicals from lifting weights. It's amazing. You just pick up heavy objects and put them down again repeatedly, and it like tricks your brain into releasing all these feel-good chemicals that just make you happy, and then you stop doing it for 5 minutes and suddenly you're miserable. Yeah, I know that it's just in my head. Everything's actually going really well at the moment. I'm making great progress on every front. Things are awesome, but it doesn't matter. It's just brain chemicals. It's just brain chemicals at the end of the day. Okay. I like, so that already the arm might, well, I mean, we probably want to try and get the pose as unique as possible to really differentiate it from the shaman at a glance. That is important. What pose am I? What am I thinking? I'm thinking, he's just going to be holding a couple of drumsticks. Why? I don't know what else we would really do. Trying to imagine it. Let's just flip this arm onto the other side, and then we can just reuse it. But it's on the other side, so it doesn't look the same as the shaman. How would I like mirror that? I've forgotten how to do it. It's like mirror selection. Select. Modify. No. Shift and H. Flip horizontal. Awesome, thank you. Yes, shift. Oh. Get rid of that pixel. B for the pencil. Oh god, I mean, we're probably not going to have any animations in the game. And if there are, I'm definitely not going to be the one doing them. Hey, press OK. Yeah. Lydistus, was it Lydistus? Lydistus bought me Aseprite. A while back. How do I get the color that I need? Whoa. How do I zoom in? I just want to zoom in. The fuck? Oh. Unmodified mouse wheel. I was pressing all the modifiers. I was doing it like a second ago as well, I think, and then I just forgot. Yep. I spotted that. I've made the line huge. Might need to be more than 1 pixel just to be visible. Ugh. What the hell? Pretty much gotta be like that. We might have enough room to kind of shade it. Oh, do we just sort of lose it? We kind of just lose it. Oh my god, did I just... Is it this color? I think it made more sense where it was. You're right, I should have put the arm on another layer. Just, I think I need to move the hand up. Oh my god, what am I doing? Q. Okay, what is Q? Oh, like lasso. Shit, I should have saved the original arm. God damn it. Ugh. I am not good at this. Okay, come with me. Shift H. That's a funny looking pose. Yep. That's pretty much what I'm thinking. Oh god, at least I have like stuff that I can reuse now that I've drawn a few of them. Don't have to draw everything from scratch every time. Although sometimes it was really helpful to kind of limit myself from reusing stuff, because it helped me like get a unique pose or something. Otherwise, the temptation is to just, I mean, you gravitate towards like the existing stuff. Sometimes the blank slate helps. Thinking something like this, maybe. Doesn't look too bad. I think that might be as good as it's gonna get, really. Something like that. Oh, wait a minute. It's lower down on the other hand, isn't it? Hmm. I think the perspective would make this one look thinner, but I don't. It's like it's too thin if it's just a single pixel. It's pretty much got to be that. Okay. Well, it's kind of working. It's kind of selling this guy as a drummer, isn't it? So I imagined him with, the first thing I imagined was a crazy headband with like a zigzag design. Take a corner off each square in the bottom one. Oh, for like to make it look thinner. We're on a different layer. I can do that. Whoa, that's not. So like, no. I don't know if I'm totally understanding what you mean, but I think this is it. I think we're settling for this. Okay. It's time for the mask modification. Maybe the curved line tool would be, I think it might be the first time I've used that in Aseprite. Okay, so we're going to go from like here down to, oh, we need to be on the layer below, but that does look like it's, whoa, okay then. It's working fairly well. Something like this, and then if I could just get it to stop. The fuck is going on? Right, the arms are in front as well. Maybe I should just work on top of everything. Oh, but we want it to be behind the drumsticks. We're just gonna have to figure it out, but maybe like an in-between layer would be beneficial. Shift N, there we go. It's just going behind the arms, it's throwing me off. I'm just gonna draw it on. Guess I'm going to draw it on top. Oh god, how do I... No. No, I just want to move it. Please. Okay. Oh, that's a straight line, so I have to do that. And then... that gives me like the pointiness that I think I'm going for here, but then it just keeps going. Why does it keep going? I'll click it again. Okay, try that on the other side. Why is it different? Why is it different this time? Oh my god. It's supposed to be like some sort of a middle point to the curve or something. Must be, right? Why you gotta be different on this side? Frickin' thing. Oh my god. Maybe I'm just gonna draw it with the pencil. That's never gonna work, is it? Look, I need the curve. I just gotta figure out how to do it. It's trying to make like a circle. Why is it doing that? See, that's just a straight line. Am I supposed to click and... What am I doing here? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Whoa. What? I thought I was getting somewhere for a second. Why are you doing this?
Toasty!
Oh. Oh, I just closed my dashboard. Of course I did. Get that. Whoa. That's how you do it. Code Wonderland. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm supposed to go from here to here. But where is it? Why is this thing not even symmetrical? Gotta be symmetrical. Is this because the shoulders are different? What the fuck is going on? Maybe that's a good thing. Go from... What? Ah, because I need to like... Okay. Okay, so because I had like a 1 pixel line. Okay. Okay. I'm realizing the mask isn't symmetrical. Where is it? Wait. It's missing some shading. Whoa, what is that? Okay. What is it? Shift L. Okay. Two pixels there, 1 pixel there. And then it goes to there. What the hell is going on? Yeah. Is that how it is in the... Is that how it is in the frickin' project? Oh, was it me? That sounds about right. That's like that's like the old ARM pixel or something. So it's the left side that's wrong. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. That's the old mask. Weirdly, I think I prefer the other design, the other shape. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm not changing it now. There's absolutely no way. Okay. So we go from there over to there. And then... Am I supposed to, like... No, this is fucked. What the... The line tool just doesn't work like I want it to. Or maybe it does and I'm using it wrong. That's a possibility. That's a distinct possibility. Like that, and then maybe do that. Oh god. It's like wrestling an alligator. Huh. Let's have a look. Is that another... That's... What is that? The hell is that? That's supposed to be like... That one, I guess. Okay, there we go. Whoa, okay. Oh my god, my neck is in a lot of pain. Again, we do have the shoulders at different heights, but that's probably good. Just to make it a bit asymmetrical. Although... oh, there just isn't space to stretch. It's an annoying little claustrophobic spot under this low ceiling. This, what is it called? Vaulted ceiling? That doesn't sound right. Dormer. Okay. I wasn't sure. This fucking thing. Why can't the line tool just work like I want it to? What is it trying to do, actually? Like, I don't... So you draw a line like that, and then it's like, wee. And then you click again, and then it's like, whoa. I guess this might be a vaulted ceiling. I'm in a converted attic. I think, well, I don't really know what it was like originally. This might not have been a room originally, it might have just kind of been the attic. Ceilings are higher downstairs. It's like hard to get it to be symmetrical. I'm probably better off drawing one side and mirroring it if I can figure out how to do that. Not like that. Maybe I should draw this thing from scratch. No, we had it. We had it. Why is it gonna have like a third click? Oh my god. Was it this one? Or is it this? Wait, I can't replicate it now. I can't remember what it was. Are we just going to draw this thing by hand? Could be that time. Just layer am I on? Okay. Of course I'm on the bottom layer. It's just that this part might be too long, the straight part. I think the design in my head is pretty much curved all the way down. I might not be able to reuse as much of this as I'd like. We can get it close and then maybe carve away at it. Carve away what we don't want. Or maybe it will work just fine. Let's see. There are a fill tool. That's the paint bucket? What kind of paint bucket is that? Oh my god. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Cone head. Okay. And then Shift V probably. Yeah. Gotta copy it though. But this piece, if we put it on the bottom layer, no, then it would be behind the arms. Let's just. No, I'm making a pterodactyl head apparently. So he's looking pretty weird right now. Okay, I think that's in the right spot. It's hard to tell. Use the eraser to bring the drumstick through. Okay. Can we get rid of the old eyes? Maybe I'll just sort of. Holy moly. I think it's a little bit tall. You think, oh, is it good? I feel he's looking a bit top heavy. I think he might be toppling over and dragging his head along the ground. Then again, says, okay, you might be right. When you actually see the size of his giant head, that's kind of just like a funny joke that the shaman have big heads, but the drummers do as well. Kindred spirits, one and the same in many a case. Okay. This fucking guy. Alright. I don't have room. We gotta go down 1 pixel. I don't have room for the outline. Okay. Just 1 pixel. I mean, I could expand the canvas, but... are you sure about this? It's looking insane. Whoa, okay. There's like a highlight color that I use. I think it's that one. G, yes. Wait. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. We're getting somewhere. I feel like he needs a kind of like a little grin. Sort of the feeling I'm getting. What color are we doing that in? It's gonna be probably one of these browns, isn't it? Yeah, let's grab that. I like that the shaman have the purple eyes. The gods have red eyes. Oh yeah, bring this back. Something like that, maybe. A bit wider, possibly? Be a bit more readable if it's a bit bigger. Guess the eyes kind of need to line up with where his eyes actually are. Oh my god. Okay, we're on the right track. RSVP loves it, so. Shit. Didn't want a whole extra layer there, really. What is going on, dude? What the hell just happened? Alright, give up on that. Best one yet seems to be like these. Basically, they're just the really happy eyes. He's just having a whale of a time. I think they can be a bit higher up. Okay, this is just kind of looking like, why am I reminded of some sort of meme with like a banana or something? What am I thinking of? The dancing banana guy? That kind of fits, I mean. Is he wearing the mask like a little bit too high up overall? I think maybe it gotta drop, the whole thing's gotta drop down like a pixel. See, that helps make it like the shape is a bit more readable around the shoulders there. I think really I've just gotta shrink it down a smidge. I think that might be the spot right there. Yeah. Okay. And what do? We do like some sort of a... You know what I mean? Like, we need a little yin yang going on. Or what if you did like, you know, perhaps you could carry the headband design into the mask, I'm not sure. But I feel like, you know, colored eyes is sometimes cool. Green, I'm not feeling green for this guy though. Something kind of like that. Do you think maybe wider would look good? Or I don't think we're going to get enough zigzags now. So, well, it's too high up to really connect up with the actual headband. I can maybe bring it down. No, I think I preferred it before. I do kind of like it though. Okay, this is our drummer apparently. Something. What is it? What is it? Is it? I wasn't a huge fan of that with the. I like this. Not too keen on the split mouth. Split eye's not as bad, but I think I'd rather give him like jewel encrusted eyes. That sounds painful. But you know what I mean. What if we went for like the orange? That's kind of cool. I think the details that I did on the mask were not in this orange normally, were they? Maybe. Okay. it's just huge. It's insane. Okay, I'm not. I don't know if this is safe. Oh, I think I want to mirror the left leg on the right. Let me save the old leg in case. Oh, come on. There we go. Wait. Don't need to do all that. Just. No, can't do that. Yeah, no, it is better. It is right, isn't it? This guy. Yeah. Okay. That might kind of be it, unless we can think of a different color for the eyes or something. He is one happy chappy. Well, that's what he's there for. He's like dares to raise everybody's morale by drumming away like a madman. The Shaman are absolutely bugging by comparison, dude. Okay. That's cool. That's it, I think, pretty much. Now we've just got to do the remaining 7, or however many there are. Oh, Jesus. um... Can I get away with like copying the leg off of this one? Jesus Christ, that does not look like a very sturdy leg right there. That looks like it's gonna snap at any minute. Oh, we've got something going on. Oh, I'll just delete this layer. Okay, this is a good start. It's a good start, but it's a long way to go. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. I think I'm going to try and take this leg and repurpose it. Over here. Okay. And gotta get rid of this staff and this arm. And figure out how the arm should actually be. Okay then. Oh boy. Might be able to pinch this arm and do something with it. This is his right hand is higher than the left. Would need modifying a bit, but this might be a good starting point. What? Why did I wind up with a leg again? I was on the wrong layer, I guess. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, and then I'm thinking like... oh, how do I do that without making a hole in his arm? I think it's just gonna make a hole in his arm. Or we can do this. Oh no, we're blending into the torso now. How do I like remove from my selection? Control and shift? No. Alt and shift, maybe. Yes. What am I trying to do? That does not look right. maybe like that. Oh, this is a nightmare. Okay, what was that? Some shading might help, but I don't know. Let's add the drumstick. Chicken drumstick. Oh, I've got to kind of imagine the pose again. I am also the model. I have to strike a pose occasionally. So the angle of the arm is actually too steep. I see. Okay. Well, hmm. It's definitely closer. It's just looking a bit weird. Looking kind of strange. Okay, there we go. That might have been what we needed. No, you can't do that. You've got to like cut through there, I think. No. Something like that. You know what? As I suspected, I think the angle needs to go like down a bit. Okay, yeah, I'm about ready to throw the whole computer in the trash. Hmm. Hey, thanks, One Gap. Appreciate it. Oh, nice. What you making? Top-down action RPG with Metroidvania elements. Top-down action RPG with Metroidvania elements. Wow. Well, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. What engine are you using? Solar Spirit. I like it. GameMaker Studio 1.4. Cool. Fellow GameMaker. How long you been developing Solar Spirit? Is it we're getting close, or is it early days, or? Oh, I'm like 1 pixel off. Oh, I see. Started a week ago. Cool. That's exciting. Gotta try and preserve this shape. Been developing for 4 or 5 years. Cool. $2,000 hours of GameMaker. Good on you. Gameplay? Yeah. Can fire it up. Why not? I'll just run a test mode so you can see more of what's going on. Or is that not a good way of showing off the game? I don't know. Probably actually show off more by just showing a regular game. It's a bit slow when I'm not compiling with YYC. It's I don't know, it's like a GodSIM game. Here we are in the temperate forest. We have 10 biomes so far. And you like build tents like this. I want to find out where the nearest stream is. It's on this side. You place these tents and then you assign gifts. Like I make some carpenters like this, they'll build stuff. Make a campfire and make some hunters. Make some shaman, they'll heal people. See the carpenters chopping the trees. Get some worshippers. Worshippers will give me the power to perform miracles. And you unlock more miracles from these shrines throughout the world. Where's the miracle shrine? Here's divine protection. Resurrection. And you got these different animals. Wolves, you know, we don't have art yet, but bears and herds of deer and stuff. They need to keep going to the stream right now to drink, but they're kind of slow. We got a drummer going, that will give them a speed boost. We keep clashing with this bear. Thanks, yeah, I should have a demo on Steam before the end of the year. Yeah, if we have like a drummer, they give everyone the speed boost. So they can get to the stream faster. Once we get the store built, we can get some water bearers. So everyone doesn't need to keep going over there. Yeah, the main themes are like nature and divine magic. Nature and divinity. You know, hence the whole GodSIM thing. Holy shit. These guys just took out a wolf. this a bug? Why is my screen still red? I think that's a bug. I don't know what's going on. Holy shit. Oh, it stopped. Oh, yeah, because they don't. Right. Huh. Yeah, I made it so that they skip directly from the attacking state into the fleeing state without passing through the idle state, which is where they would have been removed from that list, which is what we use to determine when we should display the combat overlay. So these guys will harvest this wolf. The wolves are back. Not for long. Oh shit. Get out. Get out of there. We scared him off. We're good. How are we doing on the store? Okay, I've got 500 power. I can like fully supply this with fur. Get it built. You got it. Yeah, I think there's about 3 years to go till it's finished. Been working on it for about 3 years so far. Okay, we need some water bearers now. 2 or 3. 3 would be on the safe side. And so, right, to get to the next level, you've got to open the portal. And there's these portal stones around the map. Every time you unlock one of those, it lights a fire on here. Once you got all 4 fires lit up, then you can open the portal, go to the next level. And you just go through all these different biomes and stuff. Holy shit. Bear attack. Okay, yeah, I need to make it so that the combat overlay disappears when they run away. Didn't think about that when I was updating it. But it was funny before because, like, I don't know what's going on now. It's like, are we being attacked or not? It was funny because they would, you know, they would do the threat assessment and they would decide like, oh, I need to run. And then they would return to the idle state. But then because of some optimization stuff we did with the trackers, like the nearest threat tracker, that didn't instantly update anymore. So they would like skip over the fleeing state and fall asleep or something. So we had the bears like falling asleep with 3 guards bludgeoning on them and stuff. It was kind of funny. So we just skip straight from the attacking state to the combat state when the tables turn, you know. But I forgot to remove them from the combatants list. Yeah, so we got the store built, we got meat and water in there now. I'll try and get the rest of these tents built. Just recently added sleep deprivation to the game. So if they don't sleep for 72 hours, then they perform all of their actions more slowly. Which is a really nice incentive to get the camp built, because if your worshippers are sleep deprived, it's really slow to unlock any of the shrines or anything. It was kind of a good fix for that. Thanks. Yeah, we have like you know, all 4 climates, all 4 seasons, full weather simulation. They'll like shelter from the rain in the tents. They'll get cold and warm up by the fire and stuff. Just recently made it so you can move the tree stumps. It was like, you know, if you can move trees, why can't you move the tree stumps? And it would be really annoying because they would chop down some trees in camp and then they'd be like stuck there forever. Blocking you. Holy shit, like there's a bear right on that stream. We gotta scare it off. Okay, we need like a couple extra water bearers. At least. Okay, we got enough power to finish another tent. Yeah, so that's kind of the idea, you know, and like you build your camp and then you start trying to unlock these miracles and stuff and progressing through the levels. Oh, this meter here at the top is the conservation meter. So it's like every time you chop down a tree or kill an animal, it goes down a bit. If you plant trees or, you know, magically create more animals, it goes back up. And, you know, if it's too low at the end of the game, you get the bad ending. You know, the bad ending is basically just hell. Good ending is heaven. Yeah, they got a couple of firewood in the store. They'll gather firewood during their downtime when there's like... Actually, I'm kind of surprised they're doing that. Not sure how they've done that. I think that's really a bug because they have all these tents to build. They should be prioritizing that, not gathering firewood. That is probably a bug. Let me write that down. Might have started drawing sprites too soon. Wait, can you see the gameplay still, or am I back in Aseprite? No, we got it. Carpenters gathering firewood during downtime when there are tent foundations to build supply. Yeah, that's a bug. Alright, One Gap, take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Best of luck on the game. Thanks, you too. Where's the hole? I can't see a hole in that. Or maybe it's this. What the fuck? I'm on the wrong layer. What? Wait, what? I draw half of it on the other layer again. Fuck. Every time. Why would anybody do this to themselves? It's an absolute fucking nightmare. Oh my god. I think it's got to be 1 pixel to the right. Alright, that might be vaguely correct. I don't know. We can change it later, I guess, if I need to. Maybe putting the mask details on will kind of help. Putting the face on the mask, I guess. Want some kind of color to the headband. Like a design with some triangles on it or something, which you won't really be able to see until we get to the side view. I mean, I'm thinking green, but it doesn't actually work. Blue would be more fitting. But, or bring back the orange and do that, yeah. Yeah, you can't even tell what that is now. Yeah, she's just not got any color, you know? If I wanted to do green on the headband, green and purple go well together. Purple was kind of the shaman's color, though. The shaman had like a RGB headdress, though. I don't know. This is about as good as I'm gonna get right now. I think probably need to come back to it tomorrow. See what I can do. We got 2 sprites done. It's not bad going, considering it was an absolute ordeal, but we got 2 of them done. Not looking too bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to increase the height of the canvas by like 1 pixel for the next view. Oh, no, actually the mask does not. Okay, with this one the mask stays at like the same height. Maybe we can get away with it. Yeah, I just, this guy could maybe use some color. That's the only thing. We can just kind of go with these earth tones or whatever you want to call it for now, and maybe I can come up with a color scheme that works. It's pretty easy to swap the colors out later, isn't it? But I don't think I've got the patience to draw any more sprites today. I'm about ready to flip my lid. It's literally one of the most frustrating processes in the world. When you look at him in the preview window, I think he looks quite good. Looking at him like blown up like this looks terrible. When you look at it at scale, it's quite good. So I think there might be hope. The drumsticks are actually looking pretty cool. Okay. I was going to say that's enough Aseprite for one day, but I think that feels like enough Aseprite for a lifetime. Okay. Shut her down, boys. Shut her down. Oh yeah, there's a bug. Maybe I can fix that bug real quick. Oh, foxes never get added to the the fuck's sake, dude. I almost said a profanity instead of foxes, and then I like totally jumbled my words. Foxes don't get added to the combatants list, is what I'm trying to say. In the first place, it's only the bears and the wolves that we need to worry about right now. Although maybe it should be there just because inevitably that code is going to get repurposed at some point. Yeah. That's true. It should be there just for that reason. Oh my god. Dude, my lip is absolutely killing me today. It's so incredibly sensitive. Like, I got punched in the face this one time, and because I have these two front teeth, one of my teeth went straight through my lip. And sometimes it just really hurts. Today is one of those days. What am I looking at? Why am I in the step event? Okay. Okay, there we go. So they'll be removed from the combatants list when they switch from attacking to fleeing. That's great. Awesome. Awesome. Let's... Well, I guess if I want to release this build, which I do, I'm gonna have to crank the version number, even though I didn't change very much. I just fixed a couple of bugs, right? And some issues with the shaman sprites. Oh, and I added more trees to, yeah. So, fixed bush spawn code. Oh, fixed bush spawn bug. And I fixed, well, I, increased number of trees in boreal forest to 1,000. I think it was 1,000 in the end. Cleaned up shaman sprites. Fixed combatants. Well, that's like fixed combat overlay bug is like more what you would call it. Well, it doesn't matter here because this isn't like consumer facing. Nobody's gonna read this but me. But if it was to go in the patch notes, it would need to be something more like that. Something that makes sense to the reader. That's it, right? That's pretty much all I did today, and then I started drawing a couple more sprites, but those aren't in the game yet, so get that pushed to the repository. And guess I'll be back to drawing more sprites tomorrow. The nightmare continues. I've got how many? I've got 190 left to go. Don't think about it. Just take it one pixel at a time. It's the only way. And I want to release this build because the one that I released was pretty jank. So we're going to compile that. Version 0.5.6.2. Hell yeah. Put the drumsticks away. Oh my god. Whoa. One thing I realized is that my laptop is not set up to compile with YYC. I never really do any development on the laptop at the moment anyway, but probably want to set that up sometime. Okay, let's get this build uploaded. There we go, we did it. We did it. Another successful day of game development.